Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Let's get this over with for me. Well, time I range is 52, which isn't great. Sorry if you hear things. My rate now, let's get out of here, is 7.3. I have less unit, so that tells me I need to add in my carbs for my breakfast. So we're just bolusing now, and I type down the carb, and I type up and get close to, I had 52 carbs for breakfast. And next, and deliver. Whoops. Deliver. And there we go. They just got up to 8.1. Today, well, if you're not a diabetic, today's title is very cryptic, meaning that MDI. MDI stands for multiple daily injections. And for a while, that's all I did to control my blood sugar. You would take a basal rate, which was a long-acting insulin, and then supplement throughout the days of having an insulin shot based on your carbs and correction values. And it was an awful lot of math. You know, to be out at a restaurant, okay, take this, and I'm so high, it's a lot to handle. Multiple daily injections also has the insulin in my body. So one of the things that helped me is to get the insulin in and out of my system. We kept going for faster insulins, and we tried Fiasp, and Fiasp was a good insulin. It was just very hard to get. So I'm back to Humalog, sorry. Humulin R and Humalog are two different insulins. People who can't afford a pump, and I was lucky that I've got an approval in British Columbia for a pump. That doesn't mean that I've got a pump everywhere. In diabetes, type 1, an insulin pump is probably the closest thing we have to a pancreas. And as I've said before, the 780 pump, sorry for that, allows the body to have insulin throughout the day. One thing I had always noticed is I could always tell when my body was running low on insulin, when I didn't have enough to carry on. It was almost like a light switch. Okay. And if I had woken up early or whatever, I was dragging. I couldn't have insulin to carry on. I would have to wait till, I don't know, 8 o'clock when I would normally have my insulin. And I wasn't always feeling the best. And I started to do the roller coaster. We tried different meals. When I went to the pump, I started having better blood sugars. It wasn't 100%. But this pump is being pretty good. I don't know. Lately I've been peaking at weird times, but on the whole, I'm feeling better with this pump. If I ever have to leave for whatever reason, or leave it at home and go off, I feel lost. I know when I had surgery and they took the pump off for a bit, or my endo did, and I woke up and it was, where is it? I didn't know I was hooked up to an IV drip, but it was still. If I don't want to eat for a meal, I don't have to with this. Where insulin that's injected to your body, you're going to have to eat. It's a game to make sure, and if you drop too low, then you're going to have a problem. When I go on to multiple injections, there was a time when I had a pump and then I was waiting to get funding for a new pump, and I had to go back to multiple daily injections. And I started the whole up and down thing. I was calling emergency services. I was pressing the button. It was astronomical. But came back on the pump within a week. I was back to having some sort of order. One thing I'm just going to stop here for a moment is please subscribe. Comment. But insulin pumps for diabetics are probably the best of what we have today for treating T1D. Who knows? Stem cells look promising around the corner. But right now, insulin pumps are the best. It tells you what the time and range is. And it allows you tighter control, even if you're a problematic diabetic like myself. But does that stop me from striving? No. You want to make sure whichever system works for you. If you're using multiple daily injections and that's working for you and you're getting good A1Cs, or you're intermittently using the pump, whatever system works for you. For me and problem diabetics, This is a lifesaver. But I don't want anyone to feel bad because you don't have a pump. Speak to your doctor. Find out what options are open up to you. And with that, we're going to call it a wrap today. Talk to you later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.